Hey, boy, up on the land till I die, till I die.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We're glad to have you with us on 2K Sports. And the pregame warm-ups wrapping up out in Los Angeles, where it'll be the Lakers going up against the Golden State Warriors. Well, for the Warriors, this is a team they played pretty well against last season, going 3-1. They'll look to keep that edge tonight. It is clear now that the Lakers are going to have to start the rebuilding process. Some nice players to build around already, but how long do you think it'll be, Kenny, until we see the Lakers as a title contender again?
Wow, title contender? Whew. Who knows? It really depends on how these young stars develop and how quickly they do it. But they have talent at every position. But the West is the toughest league to be in when you're young.
And with the new salary cap coming and Kobe's contract.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And joining us in a bit later from the sidelines, Doris Burke. So for the Lakers, their last game, a loss to the Oklahoma City Thunder. They had a chance there right up to the position here for the Lakers. Brandon Bass is checked in for Mozgov. P.J. Tucker comes in for Julius Randle. Lou Williams is checked in for Kobe. And it's Clarkson in for Russell. Different look here for the Warriors. Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Bogut. Hardaway comes in for Barnes. Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And Freak subbed in for Curry. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Freak, he's in at point guard. Draymond Green is out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And there's Livingston. And it's Ezeli in at the 5. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hey, Kevin. I spoke with the Lakers head coach. He told me it's a fun challenge trying to slow down a team that's so cagey and opportunistic offensively. He said, of course we've done our scouting, but this is the first time we've seen them firsthand this season. So it'll be interesting to see if we can take them out of their sets and slow them down at that end. Guys, they'll have to be solid defensively. Back to you.
And Doris, thank you so much. And guys, how do you view coach's strategy in terms of limiting those shooters?
Well, I think he knows how dangerous they can be if they get hot. So it's a sound approach. Defensively, though, they have to stick like glue to those guys.
That's absolutely essential. I mean, preventing high-quality shots has to be the highest priority, an absolute must.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going. Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
We've got 33 seconds left here in the first quarter. Lakers trail by 8. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Outside, Green. Now here's Freak. He's covered by Clarkson. Outside, Green. He feeds it to Freak. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the wing right side. Puts one up from 19. No good.
You're not going to see.
And Kobe Bryant dealing with the wear and tear of decades in the league. He talks.
Well, you have to make adjustments. You try to figure out what you.
Well, Kobe's age and with the 2 years worth of injuries is coming back for him just a matter of Greg adjustments, or is that another way of saying he has to limit everyone's expectation, including his own?
You know what? When it comes to Kobe Bryant.
Look here. Brandon Bass is checked in for Mozgov. P.J. Tucker comes in for Randle. Harkless is checked in for Kobe. And Lewis Williams subbed in for Clarkson. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Freak, he's in at the point. Draymond Green is out there with Festus Ezeli. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Livingston in at the 2. He dishes it to Freak. Kicks it to Ezeli. Golden State moving it around. And that one's good. Freak. And you hear so often about work ethic of players, but Freak has put his money where his mouth is. He built a private gym at his house so he can put time in on the court, Clark, whenever he wants to.
Yeah, that's a good step. And Freak is well known to be a workout. Well, freak is probably the best way to say it, so that shouldn't come as any surprise.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
Livingston kicks to Freak from the arc. Rebounded by the Lakers. Now, here is Russell. He's coming off a 22-point game against Oklahoma City. Bass with the screen. Outside Williams. There's a screen. Shot off the screen. Second chance shot. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. And it goes on Draymond Green. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
You've got to like the consistency with which they're hitting that mid-range jumper.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
And so Bass nails both of them.
He has such terrific form and consistency on his free throws. Beautiful to watch.
Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a win against Milwaukee.
I thought it was a really unlikely outcome. I don't think anybody could have foreseen this. The third quarter frenzy they put together was absolutely incredible.
And guys, it had to be some kind of halftime speech because that was almost like a different team after the break. They have a 2-for-1 situation if they go quick.
Yeah, I don't think they have to rush, though, Greg. Just need to find a good shot this time.
You know, he almost pulled the trigger on that possession, but recognized that there was a better option. That's what we mean by playing for your teammates.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Hardaway.
Woo. Oh, my goodness. He's just getting nasty on him now. Wow.
Yeah, now that they've built up a lead, this is when he really breaks out those incredibly slick moves.
Man, like a Ginsu knife, just slicing and dicing.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. Here's Russell. And he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick. Russell's got 10 points.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good...
40. Your safety is our #1 concern. In the event an emergency evacuation of Staples Center becomes necessary, please walk calmly out in the wake of the system.
Okay, guys, let's focus and get down to business. Now, here's a few things I took away from the first half. First of all, a big nod to how well we've taken care of the basketball. We're not taking any unnecessary chances, and that's meant very few turnovers. We were able to make an impact with our low post offense. Let's continue to exploit those good mismatches in the paint. The pace of the game, just to bring that up real quick, isn't a huge concern because I think we're suited to play at any speed, but somewhere in the middle of the tempo spectrum would probably be ideal. And that's all I wanted to go over with you. Let's go play a good half of basketball.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far.
You know, Curry is playing extremely well. He's got 16 points, and 4 of his points have come at the foul line. He's made the most of those opportunities.
And you can't undervalue the importance of that. Many times a game comes down to which team wins the free throw battle.
They've got Mozgov. Bryant is out there with Russell. Then it's Randall. And it's Hart. And the Warriors with possession here. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Lakers trail by 10. 1:20 left to play in the third. Russell passes to Tucker. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And the first one at the line is good. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Freak. Some changes here for the Lakers. Mozgov, he's checked in for Bass. Harkless comes in for P.J. Tucker. And Kobe is subbed in for Russell. And then for Golden State, Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Draymond Green. Ben McLemore comes in for Klay Thompson. And Freak subbed in for Sean Livingston. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Freak in at point guard. Bogut out there with Festus Ezeli. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's McLemore in at the 3, the small forward. Offensive rebound. Mozgov with the bucket.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Outside Hardaway. Here's Freak. No good. So we see the Warriors take